Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps on how you go about buying stock in a company in a SoFi Invest account. You can also do things like invest in more diversified ETFs. They also offer the option to invest in cryptocurrencies. And I'm making the assumption that you've already set up a SoFi Invest account. Now, if you're just getting started with SoFi and you need a tutorial on how to just initially set up a SoFi Invest account, I have a separate tutorial video linked down in the description if you'd like to check that out. And I'll also put my SoFi referral link down in the description. If you sign up with them using that, I think if you deposit $1,000 currently, you get like a $50 bonus. So if that's something you're going to do anyways, you can get a little extra money in your account and also help me out if you wanted to do that. So once you log in to your SoFi account, you click on the Invest tab, and that's going to take you over to your SoFi Invest account page. Now, if you know what stock or ETF or cryptocurrency that you're wanting to invest in, find the search bar area and start either typing in the name of what you're looking for or their ticker symbol. So let's say I was looking for Tesla. I would type in their ticker symbol here, TSLA, and then they show up in this drop-down menu. And when I click on them, it's going to take us over to the Tesla stock page. So whatever you're looking up, you should be able to find a few different options, whether you want to buy, add a recurring purchase. And what that is essentially just buying into the same thing periodically for a specific amount of money. And you can also add the ticker symbol to a watch list. So maybe you had a number of different stocks that you're interested in, and maybe you wanted to make a watch list out of them to see how they're doing over the course of time. So you can also add them to a watch list. But before showing you how to go through the buying process of purchasing a stock, I also want to quickly go back over to the Invest tab and scrolling down to the bottom of your investment overview page. And I wanted to point this out because they have some different things here where you can get ideas on what you might want to invest in. So they have popular investors. You can see what they're investing in. You can see which ticker symbols are popular on SoFi. You can also see what's currently trending or what's really popular right now. And then you can also check out SoFi's ETFs as well as recent searches that you've done. You can see those down in this area. So this is just a good place to go to see what other investors are putting their money in and potentially just giving you some ideas on some companies to check out and what's popular at this point in time. So going back to the Tesla stock page for this example, and I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, I'm just using this for an example purpose. So let's say I wanted to buy some Tesla. I'd go over here to the side and I'd click buy. And then here you're going to have available cash that you can invest. Now, I've already invested all of my money for the most part, so you can see there's only 34 cents in here. And you can enter in a dollar amount of how much you want to invest. So I could type in 0.34 cents, which obviously wouldn't get me much in the way of a Tesla share. I'd have to get a very small fraction of a share for that amount of money. But another option here is you can go over to shares and you can type in how many shares you want. So let's say you wanted 10 shares, and it would tell you if you have enough buying power or not to get that many shares that you type in. And there's some different options here for the order type, and I want to explain the differences between them. So what I typically do when I'm buying stock, I do a limit price because this allows you to enter in the exact price that you want to purchase these shares for. So right now, Tesla is at about $856. Let's say I wanted to buy them at $850. So I could type in $850. And the trade wouldn't be executed until the market price dropped down to the number that I had entered in here. Now, you can also do a market price, and what this is going to do is however many shares you enter in here, SoFi is just going to execute the trade at what the current market price is for Tesla shares. So if I put in this purchase right now, it would execute the trade at the current market price of $856.81. And this continues to change over the course of time. So it'll probably be slightly different once you finalize this trade than what the number is right here, but it's most likely going to be around this area. But I like to know exactly what I'm buying the shares for. So that's why personally I always do a limit price. I put in what I'm willing to pay before going to the review process. Now, you can't go to the review process if your order is for more amount of money than what you currently have in available cash. So instead of doing the shares option, I'm going to go back to the dollars option, and I'm just going to type in 34 cents so I can move on to the review page. And then this is just going to give you an overview of the specifications that you had typed in for your trade so you can just double check them before placing your order. So this wouldn't be my preferred way to go about trading in a company because you're giving the discretion to SoFi to decide when they're going to execute this trade, and it could take several hours or even days. So the price could actually be quite a bit different than what you're initially buying at right now. But if you want to buy fractional shares and maybe you don't have enough money to buy a full share in a company, then this is a decent way to go about getting a fractional share and purchasing in the company. But I'm going to go back to the previous page and go over to shares. And again, guys, the way that I prefer doing this is setting that limit price, entering in how much you want to pay, and then entering in how many shares that you want to buy, and then going to review and then placing the order after that point in time. So I hope this video was helpful, walking you through kind of a pseudo tutorial on how you go about purchasing shares in a company, for instance, in a SoFi Invest account. And again, guys, if you need help setting up a SoFi Invest account, I'll have a separate tutorial video linked down in the description on how you can do that. And I'll also link my referral link. So if you sign up by using that, I believe the current referral bonus is 50 extra bucks if you put in at least $1,000 into your SoFi Invest account. So if you're planning on doing that anyways, you may as well use my referral link to get that extra cash. It helps you out and it also helps me out.